the apocalypse comes, beat me.
Oh.
That first sip feeling. Why do I look so low in volume? Well, maybe it's for the best.
Turn it up.
Turn it up. Okay.
Fuck. In every
Jenner
gay a
pod
cast
is
born.
born. That's
And-
really pretty. Okay.
I don't know. If that was, I don't know if I'd call that pretty.
Well, haunting with a flick of beauty.
Leave her alone.
Well, she is making a lot of
Oh,
noise.
she-
I'm Chase,
I'm Ghostface.
and we are here to talk about Buffy. This is my first time watching Buffy. Beyza has seen it many, many
Is
times.
it?
Yes. Did you know that? It's the
Did you
whole
know
thing.
that?
And
That's
we
the
are here to talk
thing.
about a very important dyad,
Two-o.
episodes.
We're the 2-0.
We are.
We did 2-0. Becoming parts 1 and 2.
Oh, right.
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 And the treat is. Oh, I hear an ambulance. They're coming to get us.
Hold for sound.
Hold. Can you fuck? Can you actually imagine if we had like a budget for this show?
We're
What
like
we
a
would
whole
spend it
crew.
on?
We're like, hold for sound.
my 2 cats.
Oh my God.
With the camera. No.
And the real present, the real treasure, the real gift for I Becoming parts 1 and 2.
I becoming.
I Becoming.
Okay.
I was gonna sing it, but then I felt, it feels weirder to sing it.
Right.
So what were we gonna say though?
Well,
You said the
were-
thing about becoming, the real treat. the
Oh,
real
is
pleasure.
that this is gonna be a long one, so get your popcorn.
Oh yeah, we're talking about parts 1 and 2. Okay, we're not gonna separate this because these are one and the same. These are twins. These are 2-0.
Well, and it's it's a 2-0. It's wild that there was a week in between when this was airing.
I didn't even put that. Yeah.
I mean, I can't. Y'all let us know how you
you
survive. If
yeah.
you survive through that, let us know how.
The becoming apocalypse. That is stupid.
What?
The becoming apocalypse, like apocalypse. Dramageddon.
What were you gonna say?
Bitch, I don't know.
Okay, bitch.
I'm constantly saying things. I wish I could stop. I really wish I
true.
could stop.
You were saying the real thing.
No, I was
Play that
trying
back.
Hey, Mr. DJ, put a record
Okay, what if we
on.
do tarot and maybe it'll come back to you?
Tarot? I am so gone. Let's do it.
Good one. Okay.
Good one. Beyza and I are going to Spirit Halloween on Sunday.
That's so
and we're
random.
so excited. Is it random? Is it random? Is it random?
Relax.
Or am I wearing a spooky little sweater
It's so spooky on
that
you.
says this is as dressed up as it gets for the disgruntled male who owned this in the 90s before me and wore
Okay.
this as a Halloween costume.
Let them see it.
Now I wear it ironically. We've done
Hermit.
that. We've done her.
We hit. Oh, we have.
Open your phone.
Oh fuck. Okay, sorry.
Fuck.
I'm a noob. I'm a tarot noob. Okay.
I love how you're showing the phone before you even look at it.
I am.
No, I can see that, Beyza. Okay, look
Okay,
at
you
it.
ready?
I don't know. Can I look at this one?
Are you ready?
Show me.
Oh, can you?
Who is he?
Ew.
Did you know that?
No, I thought
You
bitch,
have to. Okay, magic is real. That is so
I
scary.
literally pulled this out. I was like,
It's literally. Oh my god, they really got his posture down right too, where he's like.
yeah. I mean, it's iconic.
Oh my god! And she said, "Close your eyes." Okay. So we
Okay.
got upside down scythes.
I can't. I can't.
Hold my mic.
Hold- Damn, people are in need today. The ambulances. Oh, scary. They're coming to get me. It's X.
Oh.
It's X. Follow us on X. Cannot tell you the last time we posted on there.
That is really funny. That was very funny.
Thanks.
Beyza, if there's one thing you are, it's a comedian.
Oh.
And I mean that in
I
the
thought you were
most
going to say
gendered
something
sense.
else.
If there's one thing you are, it's an idiot.
It's a cunt. Oh.
Okay.
Upside. It was upside down or reverse, whatever. they say.
Reverse. Here we go. Even with super healing, a slayer can't fully mend all wounds, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't try. In the reversed position, this card indicates you are still mired in the aches from the past, leaving part of your heart unavailable in the present. If you can't resolve the trauma, you won't be able to move on, allowing yourself to be impaled permanently.
Whoa, Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
literally, no one asked. That is too scary.
I mean...
No, it's good. You know, it's kind of interesting. What?
Yeah?
You go.
No, I had nothing
Do you
to say.
relate to any part of that card?
No.
Well, then, let me
I
tell
talk
you.
about all my trauma all the time. And I unpack it.
I love that. Anyways, I was talking about it though last night at dinner with.
Hi, I'm an enormous slut.
Sorry for the first and last.
Dogs.
Dogs. I meant. Thank you. I have to stop making content. What are you looking at?
Sorry, I'll say it later.
Ooh.
I'll say it later.
Show me.
I just remembered nothing.
Tell me.
No, say
Hint of it.
No,
I
it's
just
just
talk about the
something I
card.
wrote that made me laugh.
Oh,
'Cause,
okay.
Again, I'm like,
So there I was at dinner.
yeah.
And
Barbecue sauce
and we were
on your
talking
titties.
about how like I feel like we were in this place of like maturity or
Where'd you go to
maturing.
dinner?
Hi, I'm an enormous slut.
Oh, sorry. Okay, censor that too. I'm so sorry. I'm giving you more work to do. Okay. I don't know. You're like, what's the cross street and zip code?
Literally.
Damn, bitch. I gotta stop. Okay.
What's your social security number?
So there I was
6960.
69, 69, 69, 69,
420.
69, 420. We were talking about how, and this is talking about like, kind of like cleansing the past to be in the present and not even to be in the future, but to be in the present. Okay. And we were talking about how like we feel like we're in this really angsty period of like really maturing in terms of like becoming adults. But
Becoming.
oh my God, did that move on its own?
Well, it just fell.
Well, shit. No. Gravity. No.
Gravity.
Pull it. Okay, this episode is insane.
Come on.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that like I have to make peace with the fact that I'm not a kid anymore and that like my priorities have changed.
Mama, did you watch this episode? I
That's-
know we did.
That's what I'm saying though. It's like
crazy. I
It's
know.
all coming
It's all becoming
together. It's all becoming together, baby.
It all be coming together.
And it's
Well, we also watched this episode on Zoom with
Zach and Ian.
Zach and Ian of My Bloody Judy fame. Sexy fame.
Sexy fame.
And it was so slay. And we
It
had
was
so much
super fun. It was super cozy.
Yeah,
it was
we
really
curled
cute.
up on your couch.
We did
We
under the
looked like
same
little
little
potatoes.
blanket. Yeah, it was really, really fun.
It was really fun. But I will tell you what made me laugh was, you know how I say who wrote and directed the episodes and
Yeah.
the air dates? Well, we'll talk about part 1 first,
Obviously.
because we're
I'm
like
not gonna start with
professionals.
part 2.
No. It aired on May 12th, 1998, and it was written by, I don't write his name.
Of course.
Obviously.
So what
So
did we write?
So it was written and directed by Janky Wiener, is what I wrote. So that's why I laughed.
That is
I was like,
really
wait, is this
good.
because I forgot
Like
that I wrote
Janky
that?
Weeno.
Like, that's a really interesting name, but okay. I mean, I wasn't going to judge, but
That is so funny.
I did make that up, so.
So honestly,
Comedian? Okay.
that should be a sticker.
Janky Wiener. Let us know if you'd buy it.
Created by Janky Wiener.
Created by.
Honestly, I'd put that on my water bottle.
We just like make art for each season, and it's like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Janky Wiener,
Yes. It's a nice reclamation.
reclamation.
Literally stop.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Arabella did. I said something like that yesterday, and she did. I literally started to cry. I was so emotional. I was like, "Don't make fun of me." So I'm sorry I did that to you.
Oh no, it's okay.
Now I'm
This like perpetuator.
the sister.
Now you're the Janky Wiener.
No, I'm the Janky Wiener. Are you a Janky Wiener?
Let us know.
Um,
All the Janky Wieners, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Click like if you're a Janky Wiener.
Yeah. A half demon named Whistler
Oh my god.
talks about
this guy,
how
this
in
fucking
every
guy.
life there are turning points.
Yeah, because in every life you got turning points.
He's 2 feet tall. We're setting
Yeah.
the scene. He's
my
2
God.
feet tall. And certain moments help determine your life's course, with some moments being simple, subtle ones. Key events in Angel's past are interlaced with current events in Sunnydale. So We start in Galway, Ireland. The home of your people. Maybe
that's where he got the ring.
Maybe your
for Buffy.
great was in the bar with him.
He probably was.
Yeah.
He probably.
Oh,
dirty. Yeah.
1753. 1753, great year.
Heard of it.
Had such a
Had
good
to
time.
be there.
With Liam, the man who will become Angel, is kicked out of a tavern.
His name is Liam. I mean, do you expect me to absorb every fucking word?
Okay, well now you know Liam. I don't know his last. Did he have a last name?
Liam to Angela. So he was Liam. So wait. So when Buffy stabs him and he becomes before she stabs him, when he's like no longer Angel, is he Liam? That's my question.
Well, no. Okay, so he's Liam as a human.
Okay.
Liam. Angel as like when he's cursed, his name is Angel, and then when he's regular vampire.
So he has three names. Why can I not talk today? Why cannot I not talk? Oh my god. Okay.
What's wrong with three names? Are you the gender police?
Okay, genders don't have anything to do with names, Beyza. So problematic. Maybe you do belong on X.
Can I? They're doing a subscriber. You can like get money from their ads now.
But
so maybe I will.
But you have to be sus to subscribe.
Oh, damn.
You know what? Never mind.
Can I?
I mean, I guess, but so this is important though. He has three names.
Yeah.
So his full name is Liam Angel Angelus?
Sure. Liam Angel Angelus.
My name is Liam Angel Angelus.
That kind of
It kind of works. Should I change my name?
Well, you'll learn that Spike also has names that you love. Okay.
I hope his name is Honky Chonky Spiky.
Oh.
Honky
Honky
Chonky
Chonky.
Spiky.
Okay, sure.
Okay, stop.
Oh my god. So
I think I've decided just to make this the hardest episode for you to get through.
Great.
Personally,
Thanks.
I'm gonna put up a fight for you. I'm in against you. Hold for noise. Ambulance.
Oh, they're coming for me.
Damn, people are really
Struggling.
dropping like flies. I'm so sorry. That's so
up.
inappropriate. Godspeed.
Godspeed. The friend slumps in the road while a drunken, unsuspecting Liam is lured into an alley by a beautiful blonde bimbo named Chase. She is Darla, who bites Liam and sires him.
Doesn't just sire him. Has him suck from her boobies.
Booby.
Which I would love to make Liam do. Consensually.
Right. I mean, it was consensual.
Oh, yeah. He definitely
He was like, yeah, I want to see. So
like, show me your world.
Yeah, so he knew she was a vampire. And but he was drunk. But
yeah, bad.
he was drunk.
Well,
so maybe
yeah, but
he didn't.
Yeah, well, yeah, but right. But he, yeah. I mean, he definitely gave the impression that he had been like
ready to call it quits.
Yeah, he's like, I'm ready to commit to this hot demon.
Well, and he was probably he looked mid-20s, so like I feel like people that didn't live that long.
Yeah, he was on his so maybe he was like, hey, I got like 10 more years, I might as well be immortal.
Honestly, me too. Sunnydale, 1998. Buffy tries to send a war message to Angel via a vampire who refuses to do that. She stakes him as Angel watches from afar. The next day, Giles has been called to a research lab that has just discovered a large stone block. He discovers an opening in the rock and tells the man in charge to wait for him to translate the text. Meanwhile, Willow offers to help Buffy study for the chem final. So, lots going on in Sunnydale. And Cordelia. You know Cordelia? Maybe we should not do this
saying,
today.
like, I don't know what it is. And it's the astigmatism. I can no longer
What's
speak.
What's my excuse?
How many astigmatisms do you have?
All of them.
Deux.
I have trois. Or what did you say? Trois?
2-0.
2-0. Cordy calls Principal Snyder a tiny impotent Nazi. So that was my favorite.
And you know what? She's not wrong. And you know what?
She's not wrong.
I'm still waiting for him to die.
And you know what?
If he doesn't die, I'm not watching the show anymore.
And you know what? Oz looks really hot in this episode.
Oz always looks hot. Him and his little thumbs. His nail polish.
Right. I'm sure you were looking at that.
thumbs?
London, I don't know. London, 1860.
I have to stop. I can't let that. I
Okay.
can't. I let a lot of
Let
things
the
go.
rumors die.
Yeah, I let a lot of things go, but I have to put that one down. That one is not a thing.
Thumbs down. London, 1860. Drusilla is a young Catholic
We
girl.
also further proof that they don't have an accent coach on this set.
Bitch, it was 1998.
I'm just saying though, it's like we got fucking Lucky Charms Kendra, and then we have she has a better Irish accent than Angel does.
Right.
Right. It's just important to note.
I agree, but I don't.
Let the record show.
You smell that?
No. What does it smell like?
It smells like I don't give a fuck.
Oh, whoa,
Drusilla
whoa.
All right, tell me more about Drusilla. She's a young Catholic girl who enters a confessional booth.
Seeing things again.
Just as it's actually kind of sad.
No, it is so sad. She just happened to be a psychic, and then religion turned their backs on her.
I know it's pretty crazy just how bad women were treated.
Oh,
I mean,
were.
still are, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But like back then they were like, oh, she's just a crazy bitch.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she's going to hell.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
It is.
But you know, she talks about her unwanted visions, blah blah blah. And she was giving. I thought she gave.
She gave. She for sure gave. And honestly, the whole scene was hot.
Yeah.
In a way, in a
Confessional
suspended
is so
way.
weird.
I know. I've
I
been
mean-
in those booths many a times.
I mean, what do you like?
You say I got really angry.
Not even just that,
I
but
lied.
like there's like bad things are gonna happen there.
Oh, I agree. The privacy alone is. But I'm just saying I would like to be in a
But
private
an old white man
Oh,
talking to a
awful.
child, is that
about
like,
sins.
is it children only, or is it like anyone can go?
I mean anyone, but children go.
No.
Like starting from the 3rd grade,
No.
you have your first reconciliation.
We're
4th
stopping
grade.
that. That's not
We
happening
should make that
anymore.
our. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. I've really been thinking
That's
about what
your
I'm
life's
supposed
purpose.
to do, and yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, go
Stopping
ahead.
confession.
Yeah, this is the last episode of this podcast. Chase
Deleting-
has to go.
Yeah, I need to put an end to the sacrament of reconciliation. Never mind.
Okay. Sunnydale, 1998. At Crawford Street Mansion, Drusilla lets Angel know that she and Spike read in the paper that the obelisk was discovered.
And really quickly, I do hope we get more of Angel and Drew. I want to see Angel making her
So
go
now
crazy.
you like her.
Well, I just want to see the sordid history between the two. I hope that's not the only look we get at him. Like that felt like the beginning of making her go crazy. I thought he like really messed with her to make her
like
as
with
crazy
the
as she is.
confessional?
Yeah.
God. Ugh. I hate him.
Catch these hands.
Catch these tiny hands. They decide to pay a visit to the researcher. Obviously does not end well for him.
The research.
The researcher, who was trying to be Danny DeVito. He was not giving.
Researcher. I barely know her.
Meanwhile, Buffy's struggling with Willow's lesson when her pencil slips into the crack. And guess what they find?
Floppy loppy loppy desk.
Floppy loppy
Doppy desk.
doppy desk. In Miss Calendar's desk. Willow pops the disc into the computer and they are shocked when they realize the content. Jenny had just translated the document telling
It's just smut.
it's Angel Giles
Yeah.
smut.
Yeah.
She's posting on her AO3. Telling how to curse Angel and saved it on the disc.
Which I love that, like, I love that they get to know that, like, she was out here, like, in the trenches trying to, like,
Mother was
put
in the
her
trenches.
stuff aside
Yeah.
and be like, no, I am just going to, like, make him better because it's better for everyone, regardless of my, like,
Personal.
yeah. And, like, and it's
issues.
also, like, will help Buffy and,
Yeah.
yeah. So I like
And you got to
that.
move forward.
Listen, if you can't love yourself, how the hell you
How
love
the hell are you gonna love anybody else? You know. She was
Can I
onto
get an amen?
something. Hallelujah. Romanian Woods, 1989. The body of a young Romani girl lies on the table as an elderly woman recites a curse before an orb of Thessala. Exactly.
That's for the wicked girlies. Okay. That's for
Okay.
Ariana Grande.
We don't say that.
Dude, I had a dream. I had a dream that I sat next to her because she was like at a con and she was like doing a live singing thing, a performance, if you will.
Right.
And she like decided to like sit like, in
concert.
the crowd amongst like all the rows of people like in this like expo hall. I've been having a lot of con dreams lately.
You're just itching to go.
I guess I don't know what it is.
Let's go.
And basically, I like she was sitting at the end of the hall, at the end of the aisle row. At the end of the row, she was sitting and she was singing, and I was on the other side of the row. And there's all these empty seats between us. So I was like, I'll just stand up and go sit next to her while she sings because she's singing with the people amongst the people. And she literally, as soon as I moved closer to her, she looked at me and was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh my god!" I thought like that was the vibe. And she was like, "No," and she like called her security team on me, and she like made me public enemy number 1 of the fucking con.
So she's a cheater and a homophobe.
Dude, I'm just saying, I didn't feel safe around her. And then I had a dream that I sat in a circle at a Disney con with Idina Menzel, and I stopped everyone from talking. I said, Idina Menzel, I just need to say something. And she's like, go ahead, Chase. And I was like, I need everyone in this room.
Oh, she knew your name already.
Oh, yeah. I go, I just need everyone to understand in this room. And this is something you should understand my conscious being has never thought of. And I don't even know if it's true, but my subconscious made this up, which is concerning. I told everyone in the room, I said, I need everyone here to know that this woman here owns the most capital on Disney Plus more than any other performer. She's in Frozen. She's in Frozen 2. She
Where's
has...
she in Frozen?
Are you
Oh,
serious?
Elsa?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't. Bitch,
And she's
when
in
was the
and
last
she's
time
in
I watched
and she's in
that?
like the holiday special of Frozen. And she's in the Frozen documentary. And like I started listening to everything she's in on Disney Plus and said that people better put some respect on her name. And she goes, "Thank you, Chase." And then we like kept going with the day. But it's so weird because I've never thought that. But my subconscious came up with like an entire monologue about it.
I'm really glad you're going to my barber because your hair looks really good.
Thank you so much. I think I need to stop going to cons.
You can make a pro con list. So we're at a funeral. Can I keep explaining what happened?
Were my dreams not mildly entertaining?
Yeah.
Okay. Let us know in the comments.
We need a dream segment from you.
I think I'm watching
I don't
too much-
remember my dreams.
Oh my God. I wish I couldn't. I remember scenes.
It's just black.
I remember scenes and dialogue. I can, word for word, I can reenact the whole thing for you. And there was one about a bad person last night that we do not like. Talk about Janky Wiener.
Janky Wiener?
Yeah.
So we're at a funeral. And Angelus runs through the woods towards the camp. Basically, this is where Angel becomes Angel. And he gets cursed because he went a little too far. He poked the bear.
He poked
the
bear.
witch. He poked the bitch.
And they put a curse on him, and he cripples down, and he just starts crying because he realizes, oh my God, I've done so many wrong things, so many bad things. I'm such a baddie.
I mean, which is sad.
Sad considering it's just his vessel that a demon was using to do the bad things, and now he has to live with the fact that his body did those things. But also, with the right therapist, I think he could re-angle that and be like, "What wasn't really me?"
Re-angel it.
No more puns this episode. If there's one more thing, if there's one more. I didn't lie. I told my truth.
Sunnydale, 1998. Giles explains that the ritual requires much knowledge about magic, but Willow is undeterred. Xander believes that Angel should die for his crimes, and upsets Giles with his comments about Miss Calendar, because Giles was like, this seems like it was Jenny's last wish, and Xander was like, who gives a fuck, pretty much.
And Xander had points, although he didn't handle it right.
Okay, here's the thing. He had points, but I don't think he's saying them for the right reasons.
Right.
He's saying them because he's mad that he didn't end up with Buffy.
Yes.
Which, like...
But also, tell me why he tells Willow, I love you.
Girl, well, that's later.
I don't give a fuck. This boy's messy as shit, and I want him off my show.
Yeah, so that's my show.
It is my show. I'm the only one watching it right now.
On the earth.
I need him off. I can't. It's like he's speaking from a place of not being able to have Buffy. Then he tells fucking Willow that he loves her. All the while, he's with the best bitch of them all and doesn't even respect her.
Boy. Listen,
dude, he's the most incel-y character I've ever seen on a TV show.
I've been trying to tell you that,
but I just didn't know. I didn't realize how bad it was. Like, what a fucking loser. I don't like that guy. I'm like anti-Xan now. Xanax.
You're on Xanax. You need some Xanax.
Anti-Xanax.
Well, Xander thinks Buffy is selfish, so that's great. She leaves to clear her head and encounters fellow Slayer Kendra,
that's me only Slayer
our
friend.
Irish queen, who has returned with information that a dark power is about to rise in Sunnydale.
Bitch, that's just a Tuesday. That is just a Tuesday in the Sunny D.
Period. At the same time, Drusilla kills the curator guy, the Danny DeVito wannabe.
Oh yeah.
And Angel and his minions steal the statue.
Looked really heavy, but happy for them.
Well, they have strength. They're strong boys.
Okay. Long walk. Long walk to carry the box.
Maybe they stole a truck.
Or maybe they turn into... Why don't we ever see them as bats?
I don't think vampire bats are in the Buffy universe.
That is a missed opportunity, in my opinion.
I might be wrong. Angel returns to tell Spike the story of Acathla, a demon that came to suck the world into hell. Okay. You got that?
I got it.
A virtuous knight stabbed him in the heart before he could draw a breath, but someone worthy can remove the sword to awaken Acathla.
And that's a very, like, Dracula moment for me. Just, like, this idea of, like, this, like... I don't know. I love a story about, like, ancient knights, one being completely virtuous and one being, like, completely satanic.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun. That's all.
Doesn't seem like it's fun to you.
No. And why do you say that?
Just your tone. And
No,
expression.
the tone is... It's because I'm gay. and no, I just have a lot to say about Dracula right now, but keep going.
Angel wants to make history end. Kendra has brought a sword blessed by the same knight who stopped Acathla. And then we're in Manhattan, New York, 1996.
Yeah, New York with the Whistler, man.
The Whistler shows up and finds a dirty Angel.
Yeah,
eating
Rent
rats.
the musical.
Rent.
This is the Rent of it all.
It's giving Rent. He could have done something. When did Rent come out? It was around this time.
It was in the 90s.
Yeah.
But he can't exactly sing and dance.
How do you know?
But I haven't seen the musical episode yet. But I don't even know who's in the musical episode.
You don't even
But
know
I
if there
can find
is
out by
one.
looking up at that little vinyl you have right there.
No.
But I won't.
I won't. Don't. I need to get a cover.
We just need to start like draping all the walls
Actually.
and just record in a dark room.
Yeah.
Because there's spoilers everywhere if I look hard enough.
Well, don't.
I would never.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
Okay.
The Whistler appears and tells him he can make a choice about how if he wants to change. And then Los Angeles, 1996.
Yay! I love this part. I love this part. I love this part.
We see a little baby Buffy, pre-Slayer Buffy. She looks great. She's giving I Know What You Did Last Summer, Helen Shivers. It's giving prom queen, everything. Iconic queen.
All of her outfits are amazing. She looks like, it's crazy how they really made her look
You
baby.
were like, when you saw the orange jacket, you were like, I need that.
I need that jacket.
You do need
Ooh,
the jacket.
I need that jacket.
It's
But she
really
really
cute.
looked like, I mean, she really gave like innocent, naive baby. Like,
I know.
it was good performance, good
Her
costuming, good hair
range.
design.
The range.
The range.
So she appears to be vain and spoiled, and then a watcher finds her and tells her about her destiny. And
Yes.
we see that Angel has been there all along.
Which I like because
Toxic.
I know,
Toxic
but
gossip
if there's one thing I am, it's a Phantom of the Opera fan, and it's giving Phantom of the Opera, where it's like I love the Phantom and Christine together, even though he's literally been preying on her grief and watching her since she was a kid.
So,
But fiction is
Why?
fun. It's fiction, baby.
yeah. Well, Angel watches as she goes home, where her father is a douchebag, and he hears the parents
yeah.
fighting, and she like sheds a little tear. And Angel decides that he wants to be somebody and help Buffy.
You know that I could use somebody.
They should have played that. We
They
can
really
make an
should
edit.
have.
I don't like that.
I mean, I don't like it in terms of like that's not hot to me.
Yeah.
Am I recording the video on this? I'm sure I am. I absolutely am. I'm so sorry. I just like really thought I didn't click go. Yes, I don't. It's not sexy to me. Let me make that
Right.
very clear. But I don't mind it in terms of like he's already hundreds of years old, and if we're
That's-
gonna have a problem with it, like while she's like a teenager just growing up, and he's just falling in love with who she is, like obviously like pedophilia aside, you could make the same argument for them even when she's like older. And also, she's still fucking 17. 16, 15. How
No,
old is
I
Buffy?
know.
So,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. So it's like creepy, but also like he's been around forever and ever, amen. So it's like,
No, I think the thing that I'm talking about is that I don't remember if she ever knows that he's like always kind of been watching her.
oh, and that's
a
weird.
little weird.
That's very
to
weird.
me. I mean,
Yes.
she knows how old he is, but she's also a child, so whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But yeah, that's
has a thing
important
for
context
vampires, but-
for that she has the right to know.
yeah,
Yeah, but
that's
yeah.
it.
I agree. And also, it is creepy. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Watching someone outside their bathroom window, regardless of age, and especially including age,
And that
is
she
creepy.
like that he wants to use her as like a way to be a better person. I'm like, girl,
Yeah, but love is love, honey.
That's not
Love is
love.
love.
That's loving
That's
yourself.
obsession.
passion. Sunnydale, 1998. Angel kills a human, spreads blood on his palm, and recites an incantation
Oh my
in
god,
Latin.
it was so sexy.
And I hate when people cut their hand in movies and TV.
I love a little hand cut.
Ugh.
I don't know why. Not in a weird
it
way,
looks
but
like it hurts so bad.
I know, but like
can't.
it's better than watching someone cut anything else. I don't want to go to pee-pee.
Okay.
Don't make me
Spike-
go to pee-pee.
Spike is amused, but Drusilla is not. Angel decides to when he can't pull out.
I have to say the best part about Spike pretending to be in the wheelchair,
Mhm.
if
Ableist
they're
Angel.
yeah, is the fact that like people have to push him around now.
No, he
Yeah, but I'm sure there's like times where
Rolls.
he's like, "Can you just push me?"
yeah.
And I just love the
Well,
idea that he's
Drusilla,
like,
I'm sure mostly. I don't
Yeah,
think Angel would. Ableist Angel would never.
yeah, he's like, "Yeah, never mind."
he
Okay.
would, yeah, he would never.
He definitely wouldn't.
No.
Okay, so then I don't. Take it back. I take it back.
Okay. The next day, Buffy and Willow are taking an exam when a vampire walks into the front of the classroom and self-immolates.
This
That was
was a gag.
gag.
This was crazy. It was such an incredible choice by
It's
Jane Carriner.
crazy. Telling Buffy as she is killed by the sunlight that she must meet Angel. That is drama.
And I love that, like,
Kind of romantic. That's
There's-
romantic.
now that's commitment.
Come on.
Really to the cause. I will say there does come a point though, like where the school would shut down. Like every once in a while, I'm reminded that the school would shut down.
Yeah.
Like, and this would be one of those times. Imagine, like, if you will,
Well,
and I don't want to
that's-
hear it. Imagine with me, you're in school, you're in high school, your sophomore year, bio.
Ah!
Some
Bold of
random
you to
person.
think I was in bio. Oh wait, I was.
We were in probably freshman year bio.
I was in like stupid science, and then I got to bio. Sophomore year.
Okay, so let's say sophomore year, you're in bio, and
Mr. Foster.
a random person comes into your classroom in a cape, is able to access the security, navigate the security of the school, and get into your classroom in the middle of your lesson.
Did Sunnydale
you're-
have security?
No, I mean I don't think any school back in the day had security
Yeah.
because, well, a lot of reasons. But basically,
Columbine didn't happen yet.
right. And so you're sitting in class and you see this hooded figure come in, take off their coat, say a scary thing, and set themselves on fire. I am thinking
I would think it's a joke, a prank.
right. Well, wait until you smelt the burning flesh and felt the heat of the fire and like a pile of ashes at the bottom.
I know, but in
I just
Sunny,
think the school would shut down.
I would too if they had a competent principal. If
He is competent, but he's competent for the wrong reasons. He doesn't care about the Hellmouth. He wants to exploit it because he's a government worker and the government is not to be trusted. That's my little hypothesis. It's getting Hawkins' lab.
I got nervous. The Scoobies fight about whether or not they should perform the restoration. Xander wants Angel to be killed, but Buffy wants him to be restored, though she has accepted she might have to kill him. Buffy asks Willow to perform the restoration as a safety measure and asks Kendra to stay behind to protect her friends. Willow tells Buffy she should fight to delay Angel, and Kendra gives Buffy Mr. Pointy.
Mr. Pointy.
Mr. Pointy.
Mr. Pointy. That
Oh.
name is so cute.
I know, it's so cute that Kendra's like, this is my steak, I call him Mr. Pointy.
I know. It's so cute and
It's
nerdy.
so
It's like also it's just so cute because it's like these two slayers meeting in the way, like when you meet someone who like loves something just as like nerdy as you do, and you're just like, oh no, like you said, it's like I call him Mr. Pointy.
It's so cute. I love them so much.
I also just say with this like Willow witch energy that we're giving like kind of a witch junior, maybe like picking up in the footsteps of cyber pagan goddess of the world Jenny Calendar. I thought of a really fun edit, literally just sitting here with you.
Go.
Imagine if Oz was singing, or like it was like POV of Oz and Willow. Not Season of the Witch. My girlfriend is a witch. There's a song that's like, my girlfriend is a witch. It's like it's a good song.
That would be so slick. Are you gonna make that?
I will make
Maybe
it.
it exists.
I will make it.
Wait.
No. If there's one thing I am, it's original.
No.
And
Oregano.
Oregano. Tarragon. Tara. I am
so
gone.
How many times have we said that?
Not enough.
Buffy finds Angel at the cemetery and they start fighting. However, Angel has used the same ploy he used before. Buffy,
listen, girl. It's so
girl.
sometimes it's you know
She's
I was rooting
with
for
her
you.
Pussy. She's not thinking with her brain.
Her Buffy pussy.
Her Buffy pussy. Angel, diverts Buffy while a group of vampires attack her vulnerable friends. Willow is knocked out and trapped under some fallen bookshelves.
That was a rough fall to watch.
Bad. It's really and I know those bookshelves are heavy. Okay. Xander ends up unconscious on the upper level because he's useless. Cordy is the only one to escape. Giles gets knocked out. So does
Xander just think that every woman in Sunnydale should be in love with him?
What?
Because he's dating one, has a crush on the other, and is not over the fact that another one didn't want him.
I think he's a sad little man.
Literally do not care about him.
Literally, I mean, it just is.
Dude, I'm so tired of incels. I think we need to start. I hate to sound like a scary person, but I think we have to start making laws. I think we have to start taking these in our hands, and incels can't be.
Xander is first on the chopping block.
They are no longer allowed to exist.
Xander on the guillotine.
100%.
Well, he's unconscious, so he's obviously not helpful. Giles also gets knocked out and taken away. Yeah. This must be like, I don't even know the number. 10, 11?
11. All I know is that it's always a number that we think. It's always less than we think.
That's correct. So he gets knocked out again. Drusilla enters and hypnotizes Kendra before slitting her neck. That was pretty good.
That was okay.
It was good.
If my voice hadn't dropped 10 years ago. I know. I should stop being so hard on myself.
You have to stop.
You have to stop, girl.
You have to stop, girl. So we lose Kendra. She falls to the ground motionless. Drusilla says
so sad.
They should take what they come for and leave. And the vampires drag away an unconscious Giles as Buffy bursts into the school. And she has the single most iconic running scene down the hallway.
Oh my God.
In her beautiful blue classic coat, which is like such a good Buffy moment.
Beautiful blue classic coat.
Exactly. She rushes to the library, finds Kendra's body, and takes her hand.
Oh, her sister.
Okay. This part makes me cry every time.
I know.
It's just so sad. That she just like loses the one person she kind of related to.
Yes, the one person who like actually like understand her.
And like in a way that's like not her fault, but she will feel like it's her fault because she fell for Angel's.
And I also want to talk about something that is, well, it's going to add a whole level of sadness to it. But basically, I know, basically to see another Slayer die in front of her, for Buffy to see another Slayer die in front of her, I can only imagine takes her back to the season 1 moment where she literally dies and loses. So it's like a recutting open of that wound where she's like,
it might happen to her again.
This in your face.
Oh, okay.
And it might happen to her. Yeah. So it's a reminder of her mortality on top of like losing her friend and feeling responsible for it. It's a reminder that she's like, oh, this isn't a game. Like, and I can die, and I have died. I've already lost before. And if Kendra wasn't here, then it could have been me that died. I'm just saying, like,
and
that's a whole other level to it.
Loved is it's basically his fault.
Well, maybe we should be single. I'm kidding.
Speak for yourself, bitch. I'm not dating a man. The voiceover says, you're never ready for the big moments. No one asks for their life to change. Oh my God.
No, I hate this monologue. I love it.
No one asks for their life to change, but it does. The big moments are going to come. You can't help that. It's what you do afterwards that counts. That's when you find out who you are.
I do wish there was like a theme song for The Whistler where it goes like... something like that, like
That
a little
sounds
whistle.
like a Maroon
it
5
does.
song.
Oh. You would not go hard on each
It's
other.
that song.
But yeah, I wish it was like a little whistle that went like when he came on screen.
He's not that relevant, but
Yeah, well, he fucking acts like he's relevant.
I mean, he has a really good voiceover. I think it's a good voiceover.
I just don't know why this like Guido ass like Jersey.
Jersey Shore.
Yeah, he's like in the he's like it's the real moments that teach you. You don't pump your gas, you pump your fists. It's like, okay,
This is
thanks,
a serious
Whistler.
moment,
I know, I'm
Jay.
sorry. Keeping it light.
Kendra. For
Kendra. No, but that's a really wonderful lesson.
And I was really proud of you for saying, oh my God, the first thing you said was like, oh my God, she died, so we get a new Slayer. I was like, okay, damn.
Yeah, that was so funny.
You're like, oh, finally, that bitch is gone.
No, but I hope I don't know. I'm just excited to get another Slayer. So
Slater.
no, but also like I'm telling you this. I'm just saying all the Slayers should bring themselves to the point of death and then resuscitate each other and just pop in new Slayers left and right. So then they have an army of Slayers.
Right.
Bitch, the fan fiction. Unless they end up doing that.
Oh my God, like they just like start choking each other.
Yes, or they put
Kinda
each other in an ice bath to where their heart rate slows to the point where it's technically death. Another Slayer is born, and then they bring them out and like bring them back to life. It's just a plot point in Teen Wolf, so, but not in the same way.
I wonder where they got that from.
Well, no. I'm just saying it's like they do this thing where like they bring someone close to dying.
I understand.
Well, I think they should do that. I want an army of Slayers. I want like an army of women with wooden stakes ready to kick some fucking ass. Okay. I want the Avengers. I want the Avengers, the women Avengers scene, that cheesy scene where all like the women come together. Yeah. I want that, but they're all Slayers.
Yeah.
And they all have wildly different accents.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As Buffy mourns her fellow Slayer, a police officer appears and tells her to freeze.
Oh my God. The way that guns are just whipped out on the show is never not jarring.
Right.
It's just like all of a sudden there's a gun on my screen. And I don't want to sound like a snowflake, but I'm just saying like there is an aspect of like
guns. Well, now we're on episode 2. Part 2.
Tuo.
Dwa.
Diadua.
Twa. And this aired a week later, bitch, on May 19th, 1998. Girl, if you were there, you're braver than the troops. Because I don't know what I would have done.
No.
Okay. I was 3. No. I was 3.
So you were there.
I was there, but I wasn't watching. I was
or
3.
maybe you were watching and there just wasn't like that much of a concept of time, so it felt like you didn't have to wait at all between the 2 episodes.
I was not watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer when I was 3.
Sure. I'm pretty sure your dad was a big fan.
My dad was not a fan of anything with women in it.
Oh no.
he's a man, yeah, for sure. 2 policemen grab Buffy as she pleads for them to let her check on her friends. That's the other thing too. All of her friends. Willow's under a fucking 1,000-pound bookshelf. That's so sad. I can't.
And she looks like she got stung by bees in the Animal Crossing.
I know. She really did. Little baby. They accompany Buffy outside the library as Principal Snyder arrives with more cops.
Oh, this fucking guy.
But the best thing is that Buffy gets to call him a stupid little troll.
Yeah, that was satisfying.
That was super satisfying.
More of that.
More of that. Let's bring that back. Bring that back. To escape being arrested for Kendra's murder, Buffy strikes the cop holding her and flees, becoming a fugitive. And another cop tries to fucking shoot her.
Yes, but where's the lie?
Like, what do you mean?
I'm just saying the escalation on the cop's
of
end.
Course,
right.
it's
That's
realistic.
Right.
Yeah, it's realistic, but it's like, and then the stupid fucking bitch is like, sorry, I just got
I'm really mad.
I got really mad at this fictional cop who will never be anybody.
Yeah, but it's rooted in real cops, so I get the anger.
Mall cop bitch.
Yeah, and she literally is like, suspect is young blonde woman.
16.
I'm like, so it's you, bitch.
Well, and she was like, she's 16.
Yeah.
So she's a child, is what you're saying. You're trying to kill a child. Okay, so.
And not only trying to kill a child, calling for backup to further the chances of killing a 16-year-old. Ooh.
That's the police. Disguised, Buffy finds Xander in the hospital as they enter a comatose Willow's room.
With a wonderful lamp.
Shut up. What were we? Why did
we were saying that we might start an account called the Lamps of Buffy, And we just post lamps from Buffy because
but
this
that
lamp
lamp
is
was
massive.
insane.
But according
like
to Zach
all I
and
could
Ian, they're
see.
very regular. They're a very standardized.
Okay, I don't know where
lamp.
I was.
I don't know,
Maybe
it's
it's
giving-
a coastal thing. I don't know.
I think it's a coastal thing, but I mean, I guess like for a retirement home or a hospital, yes, I think I've seen this before. So it fit. And there's another wonderful lamp later on in this episode. So I'm just saying, like, should we just post pictures of lamps from Buffy?
Let us know if you're interested. It could be fun.
Buffy the Lamp Slayer, Lampshade,
Buffy the
vampire,
Lampfire Slayer.
Lampshade Slayer, Buffy, Lampy the Vampire Slayer.
Lampy.
It's like a little lamp. It's like a little lamp with a stake.
Oh, that's
kind of cute.
Kind of fun.
Okay,
no,
so
the lamp is the stake. Like the base is like a stake.
Beyza, yes.
Like this.
Yeah, like that's the lamp with a little light bulb on top and a little shade.
Talk about light bulb on top. Light bulb. Light bulb.
Talk about a light ball.
Oh boy. Cordy arrives, admitting that she ran away to fight and save herself. Buffy learns that Willow may wake up from her coma.
Buffy says you did the right thing.
Yeah.
Because she was feeling shame about it.
I know. No, Cordy.
Cordy's my one and only bitch.
Beautiful long legs. You were running. County.
That's what they're for. Yes.
Yes. The longer Willow stays unconscious, the less likely her recovery becomes. They all realize that Giles is missing. And
then we get our smut.
We get the smut that we have been waiting for. We personally have been asking for the smut. Angel wakes Giles and announces his intention to torture him for information concerning the ritual to awaken Akathla, although hoping that Giles resists so Angel can torture him.
Akathla all along.
It was Akathla all along. And it gets...
It's kind of sexy.
It gets a little sexy.
But also sad for G.
Yeah, because it was not consensual, so it's not sexy.
No, but in my mind, I'm watching it as consensual play.
Right.
Right.
We have to do the fan fiction also. When
I'm just saying, like, maybe we'll do that between seasons 2 and 3.
I don't know if we'll have time for that.
I know.
I gotta write a whole
Well, we'll do like 250 words.
250?
That's not a lot of words.
That's like no setup.
Well, then we're gonna.
Setup's the best part of fan fiction.
Oh, okay. We'll do minimum 1,000-word essay.
I ain't doing all that.
You tell me what you want, Jakey Wiener.
You're a janky wiener. We just we share a Google Doc and just like write every other sentence together.
You can write the setup.
Like,
I'll write the payoff. We'll collab. You're like, oh.
That's not fun.
Yeah, okay, you're right. We'll figure it out. What happened next?
Thank you for asking, Chase. The police visit an incredulous Joyce, informing
this
her...
bitch? Oh my god. Sorry, keep going.
Buffy is a wanted fugitive for Kendra's murder. Joyce tries to protest, insisting that there's some mistake. She mentions that Buffy's supposed to be with her friend Willow, and the police tell her that Willow is one of the victims. They also remind Joyce of Buffy's violent history and ask Joyce to contact them if she hears from her daughter. Buffy then finds Whistler in Giles' apartment. Girl, go back to the shore.
Little Snoop, literally. Go back to Jersey Mike's.
Go back to Jersey Mike's. He tells her no one foresaw Buffy, that Angel was supposed to be stopping Akathla, not bringing him forth, but that was before Buffy erased his soul.
Erased herstory.
Herstory. She made herstory. He asks her what she intends to do about this and tells her that in the end, she's all she's got. So true, Queen. As she leaves, he tells her the blessed sword is not enough, that she must know how to use it.
I gotta say...
Say it.
Buffy is hitting at such a wild time.
Okay.
For me right now.
Yes.
And like it's just like something I didn't expect with the show, especially watching a show that is one of those shows that I've always should have seen, but I just decided to get into it so we could watch it together. And then like it's a very old show. Like it's just like crazy that it's like hitting that we happen to be watching it when we're watching it. Like that was unplanned.
Yes.
And like the whole thing, it's like
but that's literally the speech that he gives at the end of the episode. It's like you really just like only let things come when you are ready for them, and you might not even be conscious of it.
Yeah, T.
And we've been trying to watch the show together for a long time.
Yeah.
And even rewatching it now, I'm
Right.
at like a completely different point in my life with different things happening and like different trauma unfolding. So it is like, it's weird that like, I don't know. To me, it is very specific to, I have a lot of favorite shows, but it's very specific to Buffy that it is just relevant all the time.
Yeah.
But it is weird for you to be watching it for the first time and like connecting to it in that way too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like once you watch the whole show and like understand why it is so loved by people, you can come back to it at any point in your life and be like, oh, this is just as relevant.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I agree.
So janky wiener.
Janky wiener. If there's one thing
it's janky.
It's janky.
And it's a wiener.
But yeah, like that whole like comment about like, you know, you could only not count on yourself. What does he say? What's the line?
You're all
you've got. And it's like that idea is like something that I've really been like sitting with, or it's like just like wanting, like being like, you know, my intention in life is just to like get by moment to moment, belonging to myself and feeling at home with myself, while still being open to relationships and like people and things in my life. But like, no, it's just me.
Yeah. Yes. And I think that means, for me, that has meant different things at the different points in life that I've watched it, if that makes sense. Like when I was 18 or 17 watching it for the first time, I was just like, that, you know, that is that becoming an adult kind of era. And now that it's like a different 10 years later, it's like it means something completely different to you. So like in another 10 years, I'm like, what is that going to mean? You know what I mean?
Life is crazy. I do know what you mean, girly pop.
Life is a highway.
I'm gonna ride it all night long.
I'm gonna ride it to Sunnydale.
No.
Say it.
I won't. But I will be writing it.
Okay. Oh.
Right.
Ooh. As she walks down the street, a policeman recognizes Buffy and tries to arrest her, but Spike shows up and knocks him out.
And he looks good doing it. He looks so good doing it. Zach had the best point. He was like, they let him very well in this scene because he looks good. And
Daddy is lit.
Love the vibe.
He looks
Not only does he beat up a cop, but he also is like really sexy, and his nail polish is perfectly chipped, and he's
How
smoking.
does he do that? I wish I knew how to do that.
No, yours is perfectly chipped.
Nope. It's too chipped. My nails look like nubs.
Nubs. I love nubs.
What's nubs?
A Star Wars thing.
Got it. After an exchange of punches, he strikes a deal with Buffy. He will help stop. Thank you. He will help stop Angel if she allows him and Drusilla to leave town. Spike explains that while
in their car with blacked out windows that they can't see through.
That they literally cannot see.
Yeah. Maybe the vampire's using echolocation to know what's around them.
I think you're giving them too much credit.
Yeah.
Way too much credit. Spike explains that while vampires may love to talk about destroying the world among themselves, he prefers the world as it is.
Which is one of my favorite tropes. I love it when like an immortal character, whether it's an angel, a demon, a vampire, whatever it is. I love it when they like fall in love with humanity and they're like, well, I actually kind of like it here. Like,
Spike is going to rock your world, mama.
Oh, I can't wait. I want to be rocked.
You're going to get rocked.
I want to watch season 3 now.
Okay. Plus, he cannot stand the way Drusilla acts around Angel. She is kind of different when Angel's around, and that is a shady bitch.
Who?
Drusilla. I think she's different when Angel's around.
Yeah, she's harsher and colder.
Yeah, and just like, I guess I never thought about that before, but I like the dynamic of the three of them, but I see how Spike is pissed because Drew's a little different.
Yeah, and I blame and jealous for that.
Yeah, because I do think when it's just Spike and Drew kind of like takes charge a little more, and Angel kind of makes because he sired her. So I guess that makes sense.
I think there's more of a partnership between Spike and Drusilla.
Yeah, but because Angel sired Drew, it's more like I don't like the mastery.
Who do we know? Do I know who sired? No. Yeah, Angel sired Spike as well, right?
Did they say that? I don't remember.
I'm assuming that.
There's more.
Okay, I'll figure that out later.
Happen.
Okay.
I don't remember if they said that or not. While Buffy is unimpressed by his speech, he reminds her that they have her watcher and Spike is all she's got, and that neither of them can fight both Angel and Drew alone. And then we have Xander, who is comforting an unconscious Willow and is basically like, I love you. And I'm like, what do you mean by that?
I really liked to think that he meant it as a friend.
Right.
He's like, I was like, oh, I love you. But then I'm like, I don't know if Xander is like capable of telling a friend, I love you.
A female friend.
Yes, a female friend. Or a male friend.
I mean, yeah,
homophobic
that's true.
ass.
True. But the gag is that she's like, us.
Yeah. And you know what? Fuck you, Xander. You're dating Cordelia Chase and you're lucky to be doing it. Screw you, dude.
You
and
had
it sucks.
the chance.
Oh, I'm gonna get mad. Take that away from me. It makes me so mad because Cordelia is like improving herself in respect to her relationship and growing as a person, and this motherfucker asshole is literally just telling other people.
Happy. He's never.
And you know what?
Happy.
Some people don't deserve to be happy.
I love that we're talking about him like he's a real person.
You know what? Because in a lot of ways, he is. In a lot of ways, he is.
A lot of people are Xander.
Ooh. I want to beat him up.
I'm putting this away because I'm scared of you.
Counter parking lot.
Buffy accepts the ceasefire and decides to talk with Spike inside her house, but she's intercepted in the driveway by Joyce, who demands to know what is going on.
She fell about 18 notches for me.
Okay. Let me just read this.
Yeah.
Spike is surprised and amused to discover that Joyce has no idea that Buffy is a Slayer. Which I'm like, duh.
She doesn't know.
But like,
his little voice.
What? Oh, when
I love how excited he is by it.
Yeah,
he's like, oh my god, she's an out.
He's like, I want to see.
He's living for the drama.
When Joyce demands to know what is going on, Buffy tries to cover by saying that she and Spike are in a band together. However, the three are attacked by a vampire sent by Angel to follow Spike, and Joyce watches in shock as Buffy slays the creature. After the display, Buffy is forced to explain her destiny as a Slayer to her mom. Back at the Summers home, there is an awkward silence between Joyce and Spike.
Inspired choice.
So funny. Joyce recognizes him from somewhere and asks him about it. Spike cheerfully says that she hit him in the head with an axe once. Both are very happy when Buffy shows up, getting them out of their awkward silence. They're really cute, though.
It's so cute. I don't like the way he delivers that line, but I love that scene.
Yeah, I like...
That must have been
I don't know.
the one take they did.
Damn.
No, it's just hard because it's like he gives such good deliveries, and for him to that delivery just did not work for me. But I'm an actor's girl, so I'm going to critique the acting.
Okay, slay. Both are very happy. Yeah, when Buffy shows up, Buffy says she'll accept Spike's offer, although she is hesitant to let Drew walk because she killed Kendra. Spike expresses surprise and pride that Drew bagged a Slayer, but then realizes it's probably not the best time.
And I gotta say, it was a nice, respectful moment of him like respecting her reality. And I'm not saying anything about like politics, but I think socially there's a nice idea in that where it's like being able to be like, okay, that makes me really happy, and I understand that like for you, that's not making you happy,
right?
And I mean that in everyday sense of the word, like just sort of like acknowledging that. I think one thing that we don't do is acknowledge that everyone's living in their own reality and the chaos that is born out of that. And we all need to start accepting that.
Right.
Like everyone's in their own fucking world, and that's insane.
It is insane, but I think some people cannot mentally handle being in their own world, so they make it their life's mission to make other people's lives miserable.
Oh, 100%.
But that's like...
Just read my YouTube comments.
Girl, just open Twitter. Like, it is truly like... Mind your business. For the love of God.
100%.
For the love of God. Like, life's short.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it was a nice moment for him to, like, mind his business, but also be respectful of someone else's business. Totally. But also, like, he should be proud of Jerusalem.
If that's
not
his reality,
for killing someone, but but like, and I don't, and I'm not, yes, okay. getting into dangerous territory of people interpreting this a certain type of way. So we're going to move forward.
Let's. He insists that Buffy will get no help from him if Drew's harmed, and she accepts the terms, but she warns that Drew only walks if Giles survives. Spike leaves the house, and Joyce insists Buffy must tell her everything and tries to prevent her from leaving.
And she literally says, "Daddy, chill."
Well, when Joyce like throws her glass,
Dude.
when Buffy's like, "Just have another drink." That shit was.
That was tea, bro.
I know that gives me like a chill every time I watch it.
It's so awkward to watch. It's like when you're at your friend's house and they start fighting with their parent.
Ugh, it's so cringe. Okay, so this is where we have the wildest coming out scene probably in history.
Ever.
In history. And Joyce says, "Are you sure you're a vampire slayer? Have you tried not being a vampire slayer?"
Hate it.
It is. I mean,
and
there's
I don't know,
so much to say.
I don't know how to feel about it because, like, part of me, I'm like, "Fuck you, Janky Wiener. You don't get to fucking like do that."
Yeah.
But then also there is part of it too where it's like queer people relate to Buffy, and this is kind of one of those reasons why. It's also like a cool thing, but it's also like, "Fuck you, Janky Wiener."
Well, yes, absolutely. I think it's more. It's less that that wrote it. Like, he wrote it, okay? But the way that Sarah Michelle Gellar plays it, it's not, like...
Right.
The writing at this point doesn't really matter.
Right.
It's more her delivery of it.
I love that.
How she tells her mom she wishes she could be a normal teenager, but that she has to go save the world again.
Yeah.
And Joyce tells her daughter to not come back if she leaves the house. Buffy looks shaken and leaves without hesitation. I think, I mean, I don't know. I could talk about this speech for a long time, but I think it's a wild way to tell someone who supposedly loves you that this is who you are and they don't accept it. It's just like, no matter what kind of, I mean, obviously that's a gay thing, but like, it's so universal that it's like anyone can relate to it also in a way.
Yeah. But there's also even like especially also this aspect of her being like, well, then don't come back home. Because like that also is like a huge thing with queer people and like queer homelessness, especially with like the queer youth. So it's like, whoop.
And it's just, I don't know. It's so, as someone who like kind of went through that, it is very wild to like see, you know, you're trying to share this important part of your life with your parent.
Yeah.
And they just don't even want to fucking hear it. It's like a wild thing to see on, I mean, you see coming out scenes on screen all the time, but for some reason, when they're specifically about queerness, I feel like a disconnect. I don't know why. But
it might be a trauma response. I think it is. You just disassociate from it.
I'm just like, oh, okay.
Well, also, go ahead, keep going.
No, I was just going to say, because this is not that, but it is. It's such a, I don't know, it's such a fresh way to like look at that conversation and kind of be an outsider, but also kind of understand what Buffy's going through. Yeah,
and also like even the fact, despite the fact that it's not explicitly about queerness, I do find it to be like very visceral and like realistic almost in terms of her responses to every moment, like every beat of it.
Yeah.
And then I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something about, I don't remember.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, it's just an important moment, and I think no matter who wrote it,
I remember. I was gonna say, it's also like it activates all of my like I hate parents, and I mean I love my parents, and I love Blake's parents.
Authority.
I hate authority, and I hate authority as it is manifested through parenthood.
Yeah,
and
like thinking they own their children.
Yes, and when decisions. And specifically though, when a child says, "This is what in my reality is." And I need, and this is, and there, and Buffy was so generous.
I just
to
need
give
you to
a very specific need where she's like, I will do this later. I need you right now to chill and hang out and relax.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about it later. And because she looks at Buffy as like, her property, she didn't allow that.
Yeah.
Whereas if there was a role reversal and like a parent said that to a kid wouldn't even fucking question it.
And the thing when Buffy's like, "You've washed blood out of my clothes," like you know,
you
like
dumbass.
You just like won't talk about it.
That's also very gay.
It's so gay. It's
like you read my emails.
You read my text
seen my
Google
friends.
searches.
Yes,
like
exactly.
and it's like. And because they don't want to know, but they do, it's so, I don't know, it's crazy. And she just like, yeah, I don't know. Some people.
That's what I'm saying. That's like,
parents.
that's very specific to like queerness. So like, so even though it's not about
crazy.
queerness, like it's a very like
wild.
written scene
Yeah.
for queer people.
Yeah.
So fuck you, Janky Wiener.
Fuck you, Janky Wiener.
But also fuck you, Joyce. I don't like her. I'm done with her. She's blacklisted. Her and Xander fell from grace. Like I loved Joyce was way up here, and then like Xander was like pretty high up there, and they are both in the fucking dumpster.
Mama, life is a journey.
Sure. But right now they're at the bottom,
Right?
And we'll see if they claw their way to the top. Joyce is gonna. I'm gonna. Ooh. Joyce has some explaining to do for sure if she wants to be back on my good graces, and that matters.
And she might. We'll see.
We'll see.
On her hospital bed, Willow, despite protests from Xander, decides to try the curse again. She sends Oz and Cordy after her supplies, which had been left in the library after the attack, and she sends Xander to tell Buffy her plans, hoping she can stall until the curse is complete. Spike is back in his wheelchair, discovers a frustrated Angel on the verge of killing Giles, who has withstood extensive torture. Okay, extensive torture. Without revealing any knowledge of the ritual, Spike, who must keep Giles alive so that Buffy will not let Drew leave, uses reason to persuade Angel not to kill Giles, and Spike suggests another way of getting info and asks Drew if she wants to play a little game.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad vibes.
Sad vibes. But before the sad vibes, Buffy returns to the library to retrieve Kendra's sword.
Oh my God. And that little chalk cardboard, like the little chalk outline of her tiny little body. It is so funny.
It's so funny. It does not have to be that funny.
It's literally like a gingerbread man in fetal position.
It literally is. I'm like, y'all didn't have to do her like that.
No. And also like, she's not that small.
No.
Like it looked like a little tiny.
Are chalk lines like that usually that thick?
Thick? No. Literally no.
It just did not look right.
It just was like, it literally was like someone just like set dresser was like, this is my headcanon. The set dresser.
They didn't have to do that. But
it was bring your work to kid day. The set dresser was like,
kid day?
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Bring your kid to work day. And the set
little
dresser
kid just laid down.
Yeah, the parent was like, "Hey honey, could you just like lay down there for a second? We need a chalk outline." He's like, "Okay."
The actress who
went
plays
down.
Kendra was like, "I'm out. Like I'm done."
Oh my God, yeah. That definitely was not her outline.
No, absolutely not.
Maybe they just did it by memory. Something about that was uncanny.
It really was. It really was. It looked 3D.
It was the only thing I could see.
Yes. Well, she got the sword. Okay.
I wonder if that comes with the Sunnydale library set. It's like this
but when I buy it, I'm gonna make it.
I love that. I have to pee so bad.
Hi, I'm an enormous slut.
And we're back.
So, oh God, what were we talking about?
Talking about Drusilla, and she was about to have a little bit of fun with Giles.
Was that what we were talking about?
Yes, and it was so sad.
No, Buffy was getting the sword.
Oh yeah, we're talking about the chalk cardboard cutout.
Cockboard head out. Oh. So Buffy
cockboard head out.
Buffy runs into, speaking of cockboard head out, Buffy runs into Snyder, who expels her, even though he knows she is not the murderer.
I
hate him.
Ooh, that's a beautiful little riff.
She insists that the truth will be revealed, and he points out that the law enforcement authorities in Sunnydale are deeply
hate
stupid.
This man. You know, we have to move forward. I don't want to talk about this. I can't. These three characters, Xander, Mom, and him, are driving me up a wall.
Buffy pulls Kendra's sword out and says, "You never, ever got a single date when you were in high school, did you?"
Oh my God. It's giving Freaky Friday, where she's like, and by the way, my mom had a boyfriend and you were weird.
Literally
giving that.
Literally that. It really is.
But with the sword, so it's better.
It's 10 times better. After she leaves, Snyder calls the mayor with the good news of her expulsion. Okay, I think that's about it for him. So don't worry.
Thank God. My blood pressure cannot take it.
Don't worry. Drusilla uses her psychic powers to read Giles and discover his weakness. She gets the info she wants by hypnotizing him, so that she appears as Jenny in his eyes. Moment of silence. That was genuinely so fucking sad and evil.
It was so sad, and how like hopeful he looked, and then like once he came out of the trance, but then you see him like kind of realize all of it as a.
But Drew was. smacking on
Drew
them
was
lips.
smack-a-lackin'.
You know Giles is a good kisser. I mean,
Do you?
he's British.
Are Brits good at kissing? You know, I've
I
gone
would
on
like
a
to
couple
find
of dates
out.
with Brits, but I never made out with a Brit, and that's a regret. And I'll never have that chance again.
Maybe Giles one day.
Maybe. He's
You
on
never
Ted
know.
Lasso, apparently.
Never seen it.
Me either.
Don't plan to.
Well, I would watch it for him. Apparently, he plays
Yeah,
like an
of
asshole
course.
too.
Ooh, love
That'd
that.
be kind of fun, right? And
Kinda
he looks
hot.
good. You should Google him.
I will.
Okay. Not right now, though. In private.
I will in private. Angel orders Giles to be killed, but Spike is able to put this off by claiming that he could be lying. Angel agrees and compliments Spike on his seemingly clever thinking. And Spike and Angel watching Drew make out with Giles is so fucking funny. Like,
They're
just
it's
like,
good.
girl, are you fucking for real? You
Yep.
horny little bitch. So, I just thought that was funny. Buffy, okay. It's happening! Buffy, now wearing the crucifix Angel gave her when they first met, returns to Whistler to ask him about how to defeat Akathla, who tells her Angel's blood will send both evil things back to hell. Blood opens it, blood closes it. He says with great significance that the quicker she kills Angel, the easier it'll be. She says it will be no problem, and she has already lost everything.
But I genuinely, like, at this point, you
It's
kind of know
true.
what's going to happen, though.
Okay.
I did find this
Well-
not predictable, but like I was like, okay, so they're probably gonna like change him right before she
You
has to
thought?
kill him. Yes,
Okay.
and that's
Slay.
yeah.
You got a big juicy brain.
Maybe I do.
I think you do. On her way to the mansion, Xander arrives with Willow's message, but decides to tell Buffy that Willow said to kick his ass.
Love. Wait,
He
what?
lied.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know where I was, but no, I hate
You were
him.
in hell.
I just no, I think you know what it was. I disassociated from you reading that off because I literally can't talk about Xander anymore.
Okay, let's not. It's
Like
okay.
that part makes me so mad, and that's all I'll say.
Okay, sounds good. Buffy asks him to free Giles while she deals with Angel. Whatever.
Free yourself.
Free Giles. Chaos reigns inside the mansion as Spike leaves his wheelchair
I'm already crying.
and attacks.
I'm already crying.
And attacks Angel with a crowbar, but Drusilla subsequently attacks him while Xander rescues Giles.
And Drew puts up a good fight.
Mama, Drew was
Drew's
climbing him like a
fighter.
tree.
She's
Okay,
pretty good.
Yes. During the fight, Angel recovers before Buffy can defeat his vampire lackey and successfully removes the sword from Akathla. He and Buffy begin to duel.
Dude,
Both
if there's one
going
thing I
for the
love, It's a
kill.
good sword fight.
Mama,
It's
and
giving-
the the choreo.
The choreo
Go
flips and
on.
shit. It was amazing.
It really was. At the same time, a weakened Willow is performing the restoration
A
ritual
weekend willow.
A weekend willow tree.
and falls into a trance. And she's like, it's
Yeah.
kind of scary.
It's kind of slay.
It's slay, but it's scary.
Yeah, I hope her neck is okay.
Good thing she's in the hospital. As the Cathla starts to awaken, Spike knocks a dismayed Drusilla unconscious and is carrying her from the fray. On his way out, Spike sees Angel approaching an unarmed Buffy with a sword and believes that Angel is actually going to kill Buffy. He shrugs and leaves. He's like, oh my God, he's going to kill her.
Eh.
Well,
Yeah, but here's the thing though. It's like, but if he kills her, then the portal will be open and Armageddon would happen. And do you think he just gave up hope? He's like,
Yeah.
well, just might as well enjoy the last couple hours I have on this
I
earth.
guess.
Okay.
Slay. Good for him. Okay, this is my favorite part of the episode. Angel says that Buffy is all alone with no weapons, no friends, and no hope. He asks her what is left and thrusts his sword at her head. Eyes closed, she stops the blade with her hands. She opens up her eyes and says,
Me.
me.
Incredible.
It's
that is what I am
One of
trying
my
to
favorite
be.
Buffy moments probably ever.
That is what I'm trying to be.
Literally. Life is the sword.
Dude.
Bro. Bro.
I
Bro,
finally-
Tato chip.
Bro, Chacho. I literally just. Oh my God. I've
Say
been
it.
wondering when my first Buffy tattoo idea would be. But her two hands with a sword
getting
going
that.
through it. Shut up! I wanna get
literally
it. We're
want
gonna
to
get
get
it together.
that.
We'll get it together. Isn't that a good idea?
That would be
just two
so slay.
just two hands with a sword going through it. It's a good idea.
But like the full sword or like the piece of the sword. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Like, you know how the scene, like the handle gets cut off, kind of like you.
I
just
think
see
it should be the full
blade.
sword. I think it should be 2 hands with the sword going through it. So it's kind of like it looks like a tattoo in the way that like people get like an anatomical heart with like swords going through it. It's like
Yeah.
just 2 hands, but like catching a sword.
Should we get it for Halloween month?
Yeah, but I feel like I have to wait until that because I'm gonna get 1 Buffy tattoo. So I feel like I have to wait. I feel like I have to wait till the end of the show to make sure that's what it's going to be. But that is like my top idea for a tattoo. But you can get it.
No, I'll wait. I'll wait.
You should get it if you want it. It's a good fucking idea.
I'll
If there's one thing I can
wait.
do is conceptualize a good tattoo.
No, that's yeah.
So I think that's like the top of my
I
list
love a
for
weapon
Buffy tattoo.
too.
Yeah, and a sword tattoo.
Yeah.
Fucking hot.
Of course.
I'm
She's
getting an
mammoth.
angel tattooed,
I know.
but it's not an angel.
Not that angel.
A different angel.
Different angel. Well,
An abbot angel.
we got lots of ideas for tattoos. If you have ideas for tattoos, you let us know, okay?
Spoiler free though.
We have to, well, of course. She's a mammoth. Buffy fights back hard and quickly backs Angel up against the statue just as Willow finally succeeds with the ritual of restoration. The orb of Thessala glows and vanishes. As Buffy is about to land the killing blow, suddenly Angel's soul...
He's crying. He's like, Buffy, what's going on? I'm
Oh,
feeling really weird.
Bad crier, David Boreanaz.
Yeah, but
He
it works
is
for
a-
me.
No.
I love how I'm the only one who likes Soft Angel.
Yeah. That's correct.
Why am I the only one who likes Soft Angel?
I can't. Oh, he gives me the ick. He gives me the ick. Ickarino.
I would, yep.
He is confused and doesn't understand what is happening. Okay, me. However,
What time is it?
Where am I? Buffy. Oh God, just man up. Can you imagine? Oh my God.
Buffy just kicks him in there. She's like,
Literally.
oh, gross.
God, shut up. However, the ensoulment has come too late. Akafla opens his mouth and a vortex begins to expand outward.
Suck!
Angel hears something behind him, but Buffy reassures him that everything is fine. After a final kiss and I love you, Buffy tells Angel to close his eyes.
This part is the most tragic part to me because she's like saying, close your eyes. And he's like, just doing it because he loves her and trusts her.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll close my eyes.
Yeah.
That adds like such a level of tragedy that I'm
sad.
not equipped to handle.
Yeah. Well, he complies and Buffy stabs Angel into the vortex. Angel says,
And she really winds up.
Buffy.
Yeah.
Yes, good for her, as she should. And extends.
He's a thick boy. gotta-
Buffy, and he goes like this.
Buffy.
The icon, Buffy.
It's like
He's
Lizzie
giving-
McGuire. Kate.
It's giving.
Kate.
It is literally that. Never mind.
Is the actress who plays Kate from Lizzie McGuire in Buffy?
Close. She watches as
Is Hilary Duff in Buffy?
no. She watches as he is sucked into Akathla's dimension and the vortex closes behind him. Joyce finds a note on Buffy's bed.
I wish we got
noticing-
to read the note.
I kind of like not reading the note. I don't need to know between what is going on between mother and daughter. I would have some choice words for Joyce.
Choice for
Choice
Joyce.
for Joyce.
Yeah.
But all I need to know is that she felt bad.
Period.
And I'm glad.
You know what? There's only one Mother Joyce, and that's Joyce Byers.
Right. She's a good mom.
No, she's not a good mom. She's the best mom.
She's the best mom.
She's if I can't be Joyce Byers as a parent, then I'm not having kids. And I
agree.
can't be.
I agree with that.
She's the blueprint.
Yeah. So no
she met
kids.
the horse. What?
The Scooby Gang. The Scooby Gang gathers in front of the school, speculating.
Scooby Gang. So
Are
sorry.
you okay?
Lorraine, no, I'm kind of hungry.
Okay, we're almost done. The Scooby Gang, it's okay, we're almost done, don't worry. Gathers in front of the school speculating on what happened between Buffy and Angel, as all they know was that Akatha was stopped. Unbeknownst to them, Buffy is watching from a distance. She turns and boards a bus. As it leaves, a road sign reads, "Now leaving Sunnydale, come back soon."
Dude, I need to start season 3 tonight. Like, I need to know what is
Okay,
like.
well-
I just want to know the setup for season 3. I don't know like what the fucking premise is, and I want to know what it is. I want to know.
It's such a. I love season 3. It's one of my.
I think I'm gonna
faves.
honestly. I like season 2 a lot. I think season 3 is gonna hit some type of way for me.
Season 3, my favorite. One of my top 3 favorite seasons is season 3.
Which 3 do you know, or do you not order the top 3?
you want me to tell you what my top 3 favorite seasons are?
Do you have an order to them?
That's hard. I love very controversial. I love season 6. That's one of my top.
Oh, that is controversial. I hear a lot of people like talk
But a
down
lot
on
of
it.
my favorite episodes are actually in season 7, and I love season 5. But I love 3 too.
So 3's your 4th.
3's my sure. I don't know.
So it
I
made your
can't.
top 4. That's okay. It's
But it's up
It's
there.
a big ask.
It's really good. And speaking of season 3, we're gonna take a little break.
A week's worth of break.
Yeah.
No, a month.
Is it a month?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll record at the end, but yeah. So go ahead.
But our season 3 coverage will begin on October 4th. Will be our first episode of season 3.
Yes.
And it's a perfect way to start the month of the spooky.
Of the spooky
month. And we're gonna enjoy. Well, we'll try to enjoy September.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But right. But we're excited to start.
I can't
watch
wait.
it.
Don't watch
Don't watch it yet. We have to watch it together.
Oh, do you want to watch it together?
Yes.
Okay, well let's do that.
I think we should watch the
August.
first 3 episodes together, and that won't be for like another more
I
than a
just want to be
month.
able to watch this show.
Well, we can move it up if you want.
No, I want to take a break. I think it's good. We're both
Okay.
traveling. We both have a lot going on. We'll
That's
just
the
take a break.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it'll be fun.
Maybe the strikes will be over by then.
Maybe. Well, I hope so.
Or maybe they'll never end.
I hope they do, because just give the bitches their money.
Literally. And just
Like,
don't
oh
use
my
AI.
God.
Yeah. Just don't scan people and own them.
Like, it's
Maybe.
literally that easy.
I know. But I was
So-
thinking about it, and I do think that if SAG never folds and the studios never give them what they want, SAG could just go on and maybe it'll lead to this boom of self-funded and self-created and self-produced work. No, but in a really
Us
cool
doing
way.
a Buffy drag series.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways,
that was a big app. That's
that
probably
was
the longest
juicy
one
juice,
yet.
100% juice.
And I had so much fun. And
did too.
I hope you.
Season 2
So-
was a riot.
Yeah.
Good
So
season.
what did you? I guess we could do a separate episode on what we liked about season 2. But do you want to have any wrap up thoughts?
I don't know. I think I just think it. I think this season is the first time I really was like, oh, I get that there's lore spanning centuries. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I finally got a taste of that, which people said a lot when I first started watching the show.
Yeah.
So I got that, which is super exciting. And also it's so funny because I was talking about how sad and how tragic it was, and how I thought the end of season 1 was the gnarliest thing Buffy would have to go to, and then I go through, and now I'm like, oh, this is the gnarliest thing she
Girl.
has to go through. And then you're like, just wait. And I'm like, it cannot get worse than what happened this episode.
Dun, 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 dun. Right. I actually like this season.
Actually, what do you mean actually?
This was never a big season for me, but
Oh,
I
it's
like
so
this season.
fun.
It
I
is
love
fun.
I love the relationships developing, specifically with Cordelia and the group and the gang.
Yeah,
I love
I agree.
that.
The character building really happens.
Yeah, Giles is really fleshed out.
Yeah, lots of good
Calendar
plot
came and
points.
went, which is a bummer, but
R.I.P.
and then also I finally got the reveal of Joyce getting that whole thing.
Yeah,
But then it's mishandled. but
just
whatever.
a whole new set of problems opening up for
Yeah.
season.
And a
3.
whole new Slayer.
And a whole new world.
A hot new Slayer has entered the villa.
I can't say more.
Is her name Anne?
I'm not saying anything.
Annie.
But that's it. That's all we got. What did you think about
Season 2.
Dose?
What did you think about the finales, part 1 and 2, becoming 1, becoming 2? Let us know in the comments on our YouTube channel, or let us
Yeah.
know via email at fearqueers@gmail.com,
Yeah.
or let us know on Instagram at LGBTQVHS.
And let us know what episodes you're looking forward to us talking about for
In
season
season
3, mama.
Leave those episode titles down below.
No spoilers, obviously.
Abby.
And we can't wait. And we're excited for a break. And we are loving you from afar.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I love you.
And I love you.
And
And-
we love each other. And we're
Okay.
gonna and we're gonna be getting those sword tattoos. Maybe.
I'm just saying,
It's a good
with a
idea.
little black nail polish on the nail.
Ooh, yeah.
I know
But
she
yeah, it's
doesn't have
I'm
that, but
thinking no, but I'm thinking yeah,
spray your hands.
Yeah, like prayer hand. Oh, bitch. Ooh, this is such a good idea.
And I like that.
And I love like the sort of like those like American traditional sailor hand sort of tattoos.
What do you think about like a little cross necklace?
I have so many hands on my body, like hand tattoos. A little what? Cross on what?
I don't think I do. Nothing.
Cross on the wrist?
Like, the little cross necklace. I'm into like that.
But where would you put the cross necklace?
Up your butt.
On the tattoo.
Just on the wrist, like how it doesn't matter. We can talk about this later. Until next time.
Slave rights.
Yeah.
If the apocalypse comes, beat me.